What is the Mitchell & Ness Authentic jersey, and why the heck is it 300 bucks? In today's video, we're going to be going over Mitchell & Ness's premium NFL throwback jersey, the Mitchell & Ness Authentic Run. The goal of the Mitchell & Ness Authentic Run is to basically recreate these old classic jerseys or just build it as close as it was to what the players wore back then. So you're going to get all the fancy bells and whistles, all the upgraded premium features. They're going to have the old school style build. They're going to be thick and heavy, which feels really nice because it feels super durable, but man, it gets hot. It just really depends, but these tend to run a lot heavier than these Nike runs. What's cool about the Mitchell & Ness Authentic runs is that depending on the year and what they're trying to recreate, there's gonna be little features that are different. So let's say the jersey didn't have stitching on it when they wore it on field, they won't have it here too. So like this one in particular, it's gonna be a heat sealed graphic, so they didn't have it stitched back then. But if the team did have it stitched, they're gonna have it stitched like this one right here, Bo Jackson. So each jersey is gonna be a little different, which is nice. But if you are buying it online, you better do your research, read the description, because if you're expecting a stitched jersey and they didn't wear a stitched jersey back then, and you get a heat press, you might get a little upset. So read the description. And before we get started, if you guys found this video helpful or entertaining, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, so whenever I drop new videos like this, or their sales or new releases, you don't miss out. Let's get into it. First, let's take a look at the jersey base. What's awesome about the Mitchell & Ness Authentic runs is that they use a heavy duty polyester. So it has a little weight to it, but man, does it feel premium. It feels durable. It feels nice. With Mitchell & Ness, they have a tier below this that has all the same polyester throughout. The authentic runs are going to be a little different. You can see here, and you see the ventilation in here. On this side, it's a different style of polyester, so it has a little shimmer to it. You're gonna get it as detailed as possible. It really differs jersey to jersey, as you can see, unless you're my Raiders. You have pretty much the same base all throughout. And on the collar on these, you have a thick collar right here, very stretchy as well. And you can see the fabric here has a little stretch to it, which is nice. And when we look at the sleeves, it's a pretty relaxed sleeve. Next, we're going to take a look at the lettering and numbering. So depending on the era and what jersey, what style, they're going to be a little different. So this one in particular, the Barry Sanders jersey, they didn't have it stitched down. So this is going to be a heat sealed graphic. You can see right here, heat sealed onto the jersey. Kind of has the same on the cuffs, and then you got the numbering here. So this is actually going to be stitched down onto this nameplate, and then the nameplate is attached to the jersey. You can see right here, that's the nameplate pinned down to the jersey. Single stitch twill material, nice and clean. So just in comparison, if you take a look at this Bo Jackson jersey, you can see you have a nameplate, then you go to the numbering. They use a very flexible twill material, and that is single stitched. And then you also have it on the sleeves as well. Next, we're gonna take a look at the logos and details. So right here on the Barry Sanders jersey, you see the jock tag, throwback, authentic, you got the NFL players tag. Then you have the Barry Sanders 93 patch underneath. So this has like a felt material kind of texture to it. And then this is actually embroidered down. And then on this particular jersey, there is no NFL shield since they didn't have it on there. But with the authentic runs, if your jersey has a patch, you have a nice detailed embroidered patch that is stitched down to the jersey, real thick. It just feels like a heavy duty premium patch. But when you take a look at the Raiders jersey, you see you got no NFL shield, so it really depends on the year or the jersey, whatever build. No patches on this particular Raiders jersey. Looks clean. The only thing that it's not clean is this. Jock tag pretty much the same. When it comes to fit, get your t-shirt size. This does not feel good. I mean, it fits. Just for reference, I'm 5'6", 170 pounds. I don't normally wear a size small t-shirt. I don't think I could fit it, but in a jersey, I mean, you can see it barely fits. It was kind of hard to put on. I'd suggest getting your t-shirt size and then go from there, kind of adjust. This one here is a size medium, actually better to my liking. Sleeves, nice. You got the length, and then there's some breathing room. Doesn't feel tight, so I do like that about the fit. And this one right here is a size large, so it's a little longer. You see the sleeves are a lot longer as well, but I like that there's a lot of room in the chest. So it just really depends on personal preference. All right, back to size medium. What I do like about these Mitchell & Ness Authentic runs, depending on the jersey, I mean the twill on this one in particular, really flexible. You see creasing it up. So that's nice, because when you sit down, it doesn't feel stiff. And just a heads up, some jerseys do have a little longer sleeve, depending on the era. If you go back to like the 70s throwbacks, some of them have like the long sleeve. So look at the pictures and think about it. So final thoughts on this authentic run jersey. So if budget is no option or it's not an issue at all, these I have no issue with at all. I mean, these are really nice throwback jerseys. The little details, the material that they use, the little upgraded features, it is really nice. It just feels really well made. So, like I said, only if budget is not an issue. If it is an issue, you gotta stay away from it. Like if you're a collector who wants to get the closest to the original, the Mitchell & Ness authentic runs are probably the best way to go. With that being said, when it comes to getting premium items, unfortunately it comes with a premium price. Ridiculous. It goes from like $250, I've seen it up to $330 or $325. So they all fall in within that range. That's probably the biggest downside. I mean, it's a lot to commit. So if you're gonna get your favorite player, I would probably save up and get one of these. But if you're trying to get a player that you don't really like, don't get the authentic run. It's just way too pricey. I know I mentioned this felt comfortable and I do like it, but if you're used to the Nike runs, these are gonna be like old school builds. So like these thicker material, if you wear it in the summer, which I've done, gets kind of hot. Well, at least compared to the Nike Elite ones. That's just my opinion. Not everyone gets hot in these, but I feel like I feel a little warmer in these compared to like the Nike ones. So it just really depends. With the Mitchell & Ness authentic runs, especially on Mitchell & Ness, they don't always go on sale. So you'll see less sales on these like high ticket priced items compared to like the lower tier. With the authentic runs on Mitchell & Ness, probably gotta wait till the holidays. You know, they usually have big sales on the holidays. So your Black Fridays, your July 4th, Memorial Day, whatever other holidays. But if you shop at NFL Shop or Fanatics, these tend to go on 25 to 30% off sales, but they're limited on inventory. If you go on the Mitchell & Ness site, they have a bunch more inventory, but they go on less frequent sales. But I'll go ahead and have some links in the description below, so if you want to check it out, I'll have it optimized down there. What do you think about these Mitchell & Ness authentic runs? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Well, thanks again for watching. Looks like it's about time to watch my Raiders lose, and yeah, on to the next video. Come on guys, pull it together.